going on, everyone? iLootGames here, and today we have the patch notes that came out with the dev stream. And like I told you guys, there were 2 buffs and a nerf to the characters, but there's also a bunch of other changes. So I actually wanted to make a video. I know you guys know I hate doing these patch note videos, but this stuff was very important. So let's go ahead and jump into what the buffs are. The first one is for Bloodhound. Increase the scan distance for Eye of the Allfather by 3 times. Increase time to activate from 0.46 seconds to 0.8 seconds. And increase the duration of the scan from 2 seconds to 3 seconds. So this is a huge buff for Bloodhound. Bloodhound has been getting a lot of love recently, and this is a big one, guys. So you're now not going to just be able to scan buildings, but you're going to scan whole town areas, which is really amazing. The other buff we saw was for Crypto. Now primary weapons will now automatically reload while in drone view. It's not a huge buff, it's an interesting change. It just kind of makes it a little easier to play Crypto. The nerf that we saw was actually to Gibraltar. So his gun shield has been reduced from 75 HP down to 50 HP, which I think is a big deal because we were seeing him with almost 300 HP when he had a purple shield, which is impossible to down with an R99. The inventory updates are pretty insane. So your base inventory slots are now increased from 8 to 10. And then when you have a common backpack, it spans to 12, rare to 14, epic to 16. Grenade stacks have been reduced from 2 to 1. They're trying to prevent nade spamming at the end of matches. And a quick reminder, guys, at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how to win 1,000 Apex coins. So please watch all the way through. All right, keep enjoying, guys. And now light, heavy, and energy ammo stacks have been reduced from 80 to 60. Syringe and shield cell stacks have been reduced from 6 to 4, and medkit and shield battery stacks reduced from 3 to 2. So the reason they reduced all of those is because, like I said, they expand the base inventory from 8 to 10, which is kind of nice. It's like you have a common backpack right from the drop, but you won't be holding as much. The next thing we see is that they actually nerfed the Peacekeeper. They reduced the magazine size from 6 to 5, and they increased the reload time from 2.5 seconds to 2.65 seconds. Increased the reload time with empty mag from 3.5 seconds to 3.6 seconds, and slightly increased the scale of the blast pattern from 1.6 to 1.7. They also buffed the Sentinel. Base damage is increased from 65 to 70. Reduced time it takes to rechamber from 1.85 seconds to 1.75 seconds. And then we see what everyone's been waiting for, muzzle flash adjustments. Reduce the intensity of muzzle flash while aiming down the sight for all weapons except for shotties and snipers. Red dot has been added to the iron sights for the Prowler and the L-Star. Iron sights dot will stay properly centered during weapon sway and bob movements. Heirloom crafting, which we all know about already, but we've changed up the heirloom system to make it easier for you to acquire heirloom you want. Instead of an entire heirloom set dropping out once, you'll now receive heirloom shards. You can then use those shards to pick the exact heirloom set you'd like. The shards will have the same drop rate as the previous system, so after 500 Apex packs, you will have enough heirloom shards to obtain an heirloom set from the heirloom shop. And don't worry, your existing progress towards 500 Apex packs will carry over with the switch. Remember that once a player owns all the heirloom sets, the player will not be eligible to receive more shards until more heirloom sets are added to the game. Then there was quite a few bug fixes. Fixed bugs for cases where Bangalore would appear invisible. What? That's crazy. When she was wearing the Overdrive or Killer Bee skins. And now those skins have been re-enabled. The Apex Overdrive and Killer Bee skins have now been re-enabled for affecting players. For cases where sometimes Revenant Ultimate Totem could be destroyed or disabled when placed too close to some geometry, it will now be refunded back to the player at full charge when this happens. Fixed a bug for where sometimes players would enter a match with a different character than they selected, all loadouts being set back to default after the match. Cleaned up some areas around World's Edge with bad collision or provided ways for the players to exploit them. Fix an exploit near Geyser where players could climb to a spot that provided an unfair advantage. Fixed for cases where players were able to punch and shoot enemies clipping through doors and other areas with thin geo. Fixed bug for cases where full auto mode would be disabled when players equip the Anvil Receiver hop-up while in single fire mode for R301 and Flatline. Fixed for cases where there could be a delay with firing the Havoc after canceling a reload. Fixed a bug where players could place Crypto's dome shield on Crypto's drone, allowing the dome to be mobile while in use. Fixed bug for cases where players were able to re-roll daily challenges without being charged the legend tokens for re-roll. Fixed a bug for cases where unlocking new badges would not trigger the red dot notification to make players aware a new badge was available. Fixed a bug where if players were respawned while spectating someone under Revenant's death protection, they would return in the state permanently unable to use heal items. Fixed players getting assist credits by using abilities that place status effects, Crypto Drone, Revenant Tactical on enemies after they are knocked down. Fixes for cases where the store would show placeholder images when content would be slow to load. Fix for cases where audio from Watson's skydive emote would continue to play after she lands. Stability fixes to reduce crashing and script errors. Various stability and polish bug fixes for firing range. So that's about it, guys. I love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. And as always, guys, you have a chance to win 1,000 Apex coins by simply commenting down below, hitting the like button, and make sure you are subscribed. That's going to be it for me. I want to get this out to you guys quick so you can know all the updates and be, as always, completely informed when you follow me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on stream tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Take care, guys.
More situational for you, depending on... The hope is that you would actually have a choice based on your situation, whether you would rather take a gold armor or a fully red armor. Towards the end game, when you start seeing them in death boxes and stuff, at the beginning of the match, it's sort of fun to see the Evo armor on the ground and decide if you kind of want to take that gamble on yourself, that you can start with a low amount of armor and level up to have more armor than
Yeah, because it's huge for players who enjoy hot dropping and getting into fights right away, where it's like you grab that Evo armor and it's like plow through a couple of squads, and if you survive, you're kind of heading into that next round already really boosted up on the armor.
Yeah, it's nice. People have been wanting a way to kind of engage with an aggressive play style, and this is something that I think those players would like.
It also promotes poking at a distance. You know, like there's not a whole lot of reason to do that right now. So I think that some of the more sniper players will have a reason to pick this up, because you can take a couple shots and you might down somebody, but you know they'll probably get picked back up. But you'll be actually evolving your armor in a fight where they can't really kill you in. You know.
So if I have the Evo armor, I've evolved it up to a couple of stages, and then I die when a player loots my death box, the evolving armor. Is it back down to reset, or are they picking it up where I left off?
Picking it up classic Apex style. They're stealing it from you. So towards the end of the game, you probably will find some red armor, some red death boxes with red armor in it.
And we're introducing this first only in the Deja Loot limited time mode, with a possibility that it gets added to the rest of the matches in the future.
Yeah, we're adding it to for the event. You can only experience it in Deja Loot, and then after the event, we'll gather feedback, see what people think. The intention is to turn it on for the full game afterwards.
Awesome. So that'll be something we'll be looking for a lot of feedback on, both on Deja Loot itself. That'll be really interesting, playing with the removing RNG from the game and playing with the circle placements. But also, please let us know your feedback on the Evo armor and shield as well, as we look at integrating that into the full game. Now, the event itself is going to be kind of a mix of what you've seen in the past. This is a collection event. And so like our previous collection events, you can expect an event store, and there's 24 exclusive cosmetics to the event that are there with the premium Apex packs that you can buy to unlock all of those. And then once you have purchased or bought or unlocked all of the 24 cosmetics that are available not only in the Apex premium packs, but they'll be available for direct purchase, and you can also craft those as well. To get those items, you will have the opportunity to unlock the Octane Heirloom, which is another wonderful addition to our Heirloom sets.
Looks great.
Our animators, once again, really going above and beyond.
Knocking that inspect out of the park.
Oh my goodness. People have seen, you'll see snippets of the inspect in the trailer, and then some of the social assets we'll be promoting. As you can see, that's real. That's the full inspect, where it's like, so no, we need to make it 22 seconds long. That's shout out to our amazing animation
Animators
team.
love having fun with these things.
You can tell that they do, which is really, really cool. In addition to the event store, we're going to have, similar to the Pathfinder's Grand Soiree that we did, there'll be a scorecard with a series of challenges with a bunch of cosmetics you can unlock. So taking a look at this, there will be challenges that are happening every day. An adjustment that we've made from previous ones is you can earn up to 1,000 points, as well as the challenges being changed every day now, and they're not specific to the event. So there'll be other challenges that you can do every day outside of the limited time mode, outside of the event, that you can use to contribute towards your scorecard. And then as you progress over the course of the event, you will unlock all of these items. We've got a collection of all sorts of stuff that's here, including 2 legendary items. This wingman, which is dope. I love this theme through this
Yeah,
event.
the aesthetic is such.
Looks awesome. That Peacekeeper both
cool.
are available, and also this Revenant skin is one of the skins that you unlock by completing challenges in that scorecard. And I think we got Pathfinder up here too. Another awesome skin that
so amazing.
you can also purchase in the store or through the premium packs or craft if you have the crafting materials for him in his ever-going feud with
You got to check out
Arthur.
the banner for this one too. That is in the collection event where he transforms. He transforms from his base skin to that skin.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Yes. Yeah. So super exciting. That'll be going on for 2 weeks. Don't miss your opportunity.